Well, good morning, everybody, wherever you are in the world. For me, it is bright and early 6 a.m., so it's a morning. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? If you didn't notice yet, um, this is not a creature and character concept sculpting with Ashley Adams. This is Brendon Isaiah Bengtson. What's up, guys? We're going to be working on some stuff today. For me, it's 3 p.m. Oh yeah, you're on the other side of the world, Gary. Jeez. We're going to be working on a character today. I was heavily influenced by some Horizon Zero Dawn. And this be the guy that I'm working on at the moment. Dun 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 dun. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? 11 p.m. Jesus, man, where are you guys from in the world? You guys are from all over the place. Anyways, so I saw this concept from Adrian Wilkins and crew. Actually, let me pull up London, Australia. Nice. I know, right? You guys like Ashley's new voice? Mm-hmm. Anyways, this I came across Lithuania. Ooh. Oh man. Concept from Adrian Wilkins, and apparently it was a collaboration with Tim Lochner and Andrejs Skuja. So yeah, they did like these awesome concepts for Horizon Zero Dawn, and I was like, this guy's kind of right up the alley for what I'm feeling like doing for some portfolio work. It's got some nice Istanbul. Dang. So yeah, this guy was kind of right up my alley for what I wanted to do for some portfolio work. I really like the materials in this, right? We got like nice heavy leather, we've got some flowy cotton. Things aren't like too crazy complicated. You know, we've got some nice hard surface versus different materials and textures and stuff. So I kind of like where this guy was. I felt like he's a good rounded character. It wasn't too crazy like this guy. So I kind of want to bang this guy out pretty quick, or at least as quick as possible. So yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy that we're working on. So this is what I've got so far. Basically, we're still just in blockout phase. I'm playing around a little bit with just some secondary forms and trying to get the feeling of some of this cloth. Juggalo. Man, I haven't seen that word in a long time. What's up, everybody? Yeah, this is still blockout, man. This is still putting together first and secondary forms. So basically what I did was, what I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that in the blockout phase, like I can nail just looking at the pieces, you get that feeling of what the material is. Right, so I wanted to focus on what does leather feel like versus what does like cotton feel like, just in sculpt. Yeah, it has been a while, man. So I started playing around with just like a little bit of, a little bit closer to tertiary detail, just to kind of figure out how some of these concepts or pieces are going to work. All right, so we've got like this like kind of like tweed slash cheesecloth slash something that's kind of like wrapping around most of these pieces. So I'm trying to figure out like the logistics of how that's going to be like stitched on and that kind of stuff. So while I try to figure out how that's actually going to work, we're going to continue to block out. I'm probably going to work on the belt today. because that looks fun. Yeah, let's work on a belt. I think I'm going to wait for these couple of pieces until later. But I want to start flushing out some of the secondary forms within the belt. So one of the things that I actually just noticed is that it looks like these belts actually go underneath the leather, like right here. Like it pulls inside the leather. Which is interesting because I just had a conversation with somebody the other day about like how this particular piece would work, right? Because it looks like this is like pulling from inside the legs. It's like looped through the leather, right? And it's kind of weird. Like I don't know like the logistics of that. You know, I would think that it would be something closer along the lines of this, where like you know you have a loop that is stitched or fastened to the leather, and then that loop goes to there. So I'm not quite sure yet, but looking at this piece here, it looks like things do duck under the surface of leather, which is interesting. Alright, so let's get to blocking out the rest of the belt. Questions at all? Questions. So, as a heads up, I know you guys are all super stoked on 4R8, which just came out. Yes, this is 4R8, but since I'm kind of in the middle of a project, I'm not going to really be doing a lot of kind of experiments with the new stuff. I may use some of the new stuff, but I'm really focusing on getting the character where he needs to be. So there's a lot of great resources out there for learning like what's new. If you guys follow Michael Pavlovich, he's got some awesome beginning 4R8 tutorial videos, like short ones, really like awesome stuff. So check out Michael Pavlovich, his YouTube page, and you can see. And also, if you are just jumping on the ZBrush wagon, there's zclassroom.com, which is a great resource for learning ZBrush basics across the board. And if you are interested in trying out ZBrush, there is a 45-day free trial button just below on this Pixelogic's Twitch page, so check that out if you're interested. And yeah, let's do it. Alright, so one of the first things that I want to do, I've had a couple of crashes so far, but I think I don't know, I got a crazy UI, so I think maybe some things are doing weird things there. So again, if you're new to ZBrush, don't get intimidated by my UI. Like, I basically just take all of my buttons and that I use all the time, and then just bring them out to the table here. So don't be too freaked out. Awesome, Mordekainer. Thank you for the link, bud. Appreciate it. All right. So we've got like this really cool stitching going on, kind of like what's going on here. Is there a way to convert fiber mesh guides to curve brush guides? I think so. It might be a little bit weird, but you can use frame mesh. So like if you use, I don't want to go into detail to this. Sounds like you kind of know what you're asking, but technically you can use low geo and then basically create like cards with fiber mesh, and then you can go in and use frame mesh to create curves from that geo. I have a 27-inch monitor, 27, and 2 other monitors. So yeah. Alright, so first thing what I want to do is I want to I'm gonna grab. So I'm gonna show you how I initially started. Yeah, no problem, man. How I initially started bulking out these pieces, right? All this really nice geo pieces. Say that, not that one. Basically, I just use extract. So that's what I'm gonna do to create this little piece right here, and I'll give you an idea of how I started up. Okay, so that's super low. So what I want to do is divide this a couple of times real quick, just so I can get some extra geo in there. Oh, the trial's still 4R7? Yeah, I think they might be working on that. Yeah, if you guys are interested in frame mesh, take a look. Actually, you know what? I have a link up right now that I'll send to you on Z Classroom. Joseph Durst was doing a military asset where he uses it, so you can take a look at that, and he does some quick frame mesh stuff in there. Again, Z Classroom has a lot of really good stuff. Frame mesh is kind of a little bit older, so yeah, it's a good place. Yep, Vertigo. This is Ashley's alternate self. Oh, no problem, man. No problem. Alright, so let's just find out where this piece is going to be. It looks like it's right where this dip is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mask. Whoa, why is that so slow? .3. Yeah, Z Classroom is amazing. Whoa. I have never seen mask that slow. Alright, don't be surprised if you guys see a crash here of some kind. Wow. Yeah, that's actually happening on my screen. That's really weird. Oh, I think it's still because it's trying to subdivide. Let's actually go back. We may get a crash. Okay. And maybe sub D's on. Did I hit sub D? Oh man, I hope I didn't. I did. That's why. There we go. That's better. That was freaking me out for a second. Alright, so I'm going to use backface mask here. There we go. Just goes to show you that no matter how long you've been using ZBrush. Oh man, I totally misplaced that. You can still learn stuff. Anyways, so it doesn't matter. It's just really kind of where I put this to start with. That's fine. And then we'll just do an extract here. Okay, so let's turn off double. Let's just do regular extract. We definitely need it thicker. 0.005 maybe? 0.005. I don't want that little lip on there, so let's do this. Let's just pull the mask back a little bit. Okay, now we do extract. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, mine has crashed a couple of times just on kind of like not on startup, but when I drag the project in, sometimes it'll crash. But I have a crazy UI, so I think maybe something's going on with that. I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured it out. I'm gonna do a little bit more testing. All right, so let's just accept that guy. So this is basically the workflow that I've used for all the armor pieces. I just used an extract, because basically what I want is I just want this front face. And I don't mind that I'm missing those two pieces, that's fine. So let's do delete hidden. Let's clear the mask. And then I'm going to use this polish by groups, which is under deformation. Polish by groups. And basically it's going to just polish up those edges based on your polygroup. Alright, so just going to clean up those edges just a little bit. That's fine. Maybe I'll just kind of move this up a little. And then I'll do a quick Z remesh. Yeah, it did just come out. So, I mean, for all the amazing stuff they do, a couple of crashes, whatever. Psh, I'm not worried about it. Alright, so let's go into Z remesher. Let's do half. Take the adaptive size down to about maybe 15 to 20. And let's just see what that gives us. It's not bad. I just want to create some clean geo. So that when and if I decide to use subdivisions on this guy, it gets pretty good. Clean subdivisions. So it looks like it's actually too thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a slice brush and just slice this through here. And then just delete hidden. And then Z remesh. Maybe polish by groups a little bit. Z remesh again. Maybe we'll do same. Yo, Uni, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Things are awesome, man. Things are awesome. Thanks, Vertigo. It's coming along. Yeah, we are on 4R8. I'm not really using too much of the new stuff yet, just because I'm trying to kind of bang out this character. But yes, it is. It is here. How you doing, though, Uni? By the way, you guys, if you don't know Unicorn Dev, which I'm sure everybody here knows, the phantasmical Unicorn Dev, she also is streaming on ZBrush, Pixelogic, Twitch channel, and she has her own channel, so be sure to follow her. She does amazing work. Alright, so basically, I want to grab this from here. Maybe we'll use the fancy new move tool. Gotta love the move tool. We'll just bring this out like that. Widget life, man. Widget life. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outer shape. Let's turn on double. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this. Maybe we'll bring that in. We'll flip that, and then we'll just bring this in like this. Right? And then, now that I have just the outer piece, I'm just going to use panel loops to create the thickness. If you just click on her name, you should be able to pull up her channel. Alright, so then we go in, let's use edge loop, panel loops. I'm going to go elevation negative 100 because I want that to go in. And let's just do the normal one just to see what that looks like. Alright, so too thick, too much bevel. Probably just need one loop. Bevel, let's take that down to something really small. Genghis Khan, not quite. It's a guy from Horizon Zero Dawn. This is the concept, if you guys are just getting here. It's concept from Adrian Wilkins and Company and Co. Here's the so Adrian Wilkins, Tim Lochner, and Andrejs Skuja. So they did some awesome concepts for Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay, so panel loop cells. Let's see what that looks like now. It's getting closer. It's a little bit too thick. I'm just gonna pull that thickness in. So the nice thing about doing it this way is that you can always, like if you come in here and do some moving and stuff, and you kind of lose that edge thickness, by keeping this front face as one poly group, you can always just delete everything else and then rerun the panel loops. So that's why I've decided to do it this way. I think these belts are a little bit too thick. There's really not enough room. Maybe this is too thick. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at how much room this has in here. I feel like these belts are a little bit too tall and too close together. So maybe we'll just redo the belts real quick, which is super easy. We just did it exactly the same way we did these here. So let's actually do that. The other thing that I love about 4R8 is that if you're on a layer and you turn it off, not everything turns off. And when you turn it back on, not everything turns back on. Ah. So awesome. You can still use shift click. That'll turn things on and off, which is nice. Let's go back to this guy. Okay, cool. So let's do those belts real quick. Right? It's the little things. It is the little things. Alright, so let's clear the mask. Let's go up. This is at 1.3. Yeah, that's fine. Right? It's the small things. Actually, I feel like this should only be 2 loops. So let's see if we can grab the ZBrush real quick. And then I'm going to take this dude, let's do poly loop, Q mesh. And let's just see, multiple subdivision levels, that's fine. Let's just delete higher. Can I bring that in? Yes, I can. Alright, let's see if we can bring this guy out a little bit more. See if that'll work. Yo, Screamin', what's up, man? Yeah, dude, I've been a little bit busy with work lately, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to do personal streaming, which sucks because I miss everybody. But I should be back soon. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Let's divide this a couple of times. Let's turn that off. I feel like that distance is a little bit better. Right, which gives us more room from here to here, which is good. Yeah, I like that feeling better. Alright, so then let's just do some extract again real quick. Let's divide this one more time. So I did notice that the rotation camera does something really weird, which is new. See how I feel like it does like an auto zoom, right? Follow me here. So if we're here and I rotate, you see it getting further away? Like what the? I think what's happening is it's trying to make room for everything else here, right? So it tries to like frame everything, which is really weird. Look at that. See how it zooms way out? Isn't that weird? That's new. I don't know if that's a setting or something, but it's I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Open ZBrush after quiz. Don't know how it works again. Yeah, dude. If you don't use it, you lose it, man. That's how it goes. Quick question. Missed a few of your last Pixelogic. The whole process of your character in VODs. Not in Pixelogic VODs, but I've been working on this guy kind of on the side as well, and on my own personal channel. If you go back to my channel here on Twitch, you might be able to find those ones, like the early stuff. Yeah, it's some kind of dynamic perspective thing. It's weird. So you need to fully uninstall 4.7. No, you don't need to uninstall 4.7 to install 4.8. You do not need to. Alright, so let's just start masking. Let's turn on. I think it may have to do with the gizmo and where it's placed pivoting. I don't think so, because it's not. It does it similarly for other angles. Like it feels like it tries to keep everything within the view. So like I'll show you again when I come across it. All right, so let's. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on Lazy Mouse for my masking pen. There we go. Maybe a little bit smaller. Ah, of course you want to save. Ah. I think the new features in 4.8 are freaking solid, man. Solid. Love them. I think, you know, whenever ZBrush does any kind of update, it's always game-changing in some big way, you know? I think they came up with two really big game changers in 4.8. One being the really awesome live Boolean system that complements the Z modeler really well. And then the other one is vector displacement maps. I know it's not new technology, but combining that with the tools of ZBrush, it just freaking Man, so good. Alright, so let's extend these a little bit further here. Just to make sure. I think vector displacement maps have a really good potential of being huge if they're done right, you know. Okay, so let's do. Let's turn everything back on. Let's turn frame off. All right, so let's do extract. Extract. I feel like that's pretty good. Let's just do that. Alright, so we'll do accept. The other nice thing too is this is different. So when you used to do extract before, it would still stay on the same subtool. Now it actually goes to the subtool that you extracted. That's cool. Alright. So it looks like I have a couple of different groups here. Yeah, the gizmo's awesome, man. Actually, you know, the deformers are really cool, too. Yeah, I know, right? Confetti spikes. Totally, man. Yeah, I think that has a lot of potential. Alright, so I'm just going to grab these outside planes. That's all I really want for right now. Oops. Let's switch that. Let's do delete hidden. Let's do clear that. We'll do group visible, auto groups. There we go. Let's turn on double. Yeah, Uni, are you moving? Display properties, double. There we go. We'll do polish by groups. Kind of clean up those edges a little bit. Do that a couple of times. And then we'll do a quick ZBrush on these guys. Not edge loop. We're going to go down to ZBrush. Let's turn the adaptive size down. And we'll do half. Now let's just see what that does. We'll do it by another half. Another half. Maybe we'll do some polish by groups. Okay, maybe one more half. There. That's some decent polish by groups again. Yeah. Yeah, see? You decided to use the curved 2 brush to make Boolean engravements? Yeah. Well, the chisel brushes too? Man. Oh, the other one was the continuous lazy mouse. Oh, so good. So good. Alright. So let's see here. So it looks like this piece is going to wrap underneath the little border here. That's interesting. Okay, we can work with that. That'll be kind of cool. Oh, I hate moving. You know, I've moved so many times in my college days. It's crazy. So much craziness. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this thickness for now. Nah, let's keep it for now. I do want to get my thickness on these dudes. So let's go to panel loops. We'll go elevation negative 100. Let's go polish down to like maybe 1. My loops down. Take my bevel down. Actually, my polish is okay at like up here. I want my bevel to be a little bit lower. What's up, Mr. Shockey? How you doing, man? So I want it to be thick enough so it's actually sitting on the edge. So it looks like it's too thick, right? So let's undo that. Let's take my thickness down, and we'll just see what works here. Maybe 0.68. Yeah, sure. It's only intersecting just a little bit, and that's fine. That'll give me some room to play with. Okay, so that's good. Alright, let's kind of get these moving into place here. Actually, you know what? This is going to come up above this piece here. So I'm just going to pull this up. How about some of those beta test images? Man, have you guys seen the beta test thread over on ZBrush Central? So good. So good. Okay, so now we'll grab this dude. Come on. Thank you. We'll just start. And I don't mind kind of moving these around manually like this because it kind of lends to a more organic feel. And that's kind of what I'm going for. So a lot of times your method can be in line with the style that you're doing, you know? So if I was doing something a little bit more like sci-fi, I may want to do a different method for moving things around, just to make them feel a little bit more machined and that kind of thing. But if I'm doing something more organic, then I'm gonna want to move things kind of by hand, so I get rid of those nice natural variations. Couldn't find the thread. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Jubila. Thanks, bud. Alright, so this is going to pull down. This is going to pull down here. And another big reason why I did the Z remeshing is because it really helps with moving these basic forms around to have nice clean geo. Just helps the shapes kind of be a little bit more consistent and easier to kind of move around. There's always somebody that dude, there's so many good artists out there, man. So many. It's crazy. It's crazy. And again, I'm just kind of in blockout phase, so I want to keep things as light as I can for as long as I can, because it helps force me to be to focus on the big shapes and not get sucked into all the fun, awesome details that everybody loves doing. So I purposefully try to stay low poly as long as I can. Right, so now we got these like nice natural variations just from moving things by hand that really lend itself to like nice, natural, organic forms like that. Alright, so we kind of come out here like this. Alright, look, we got a strap. Hey yo! I just used extract and then Z-remeshed. So I made a mask, extracted it, and then did polish my groups, and then panel loops. Yeah, I mean, some awesome images in there. Okay. I think what I may do actually is I may grab this dude. How do I want to do that? Actually, you know what? Let's see if I can have a insert mesh brush. So what I want to do is I want to just throw a button on there real quick. So let's look at brushes. Maybe IMM clothing. Oh, by the way, I love this up here now as well too. It's really nice. Maybe just do like that. That actually may work okay. But I'm going to take the depth. There we go. That's exactly what I want. Cool. For the straps, I actually grabbed them from Bad King, I think is where I got them from. If you look at... Oh, you know what? Oh, man, I don't know if I'm going to have... I can't get to my brushes. I didn't set up my my custom brushes yet. I have a link in somewhere. Anyways, if you go to badking.au.com, it's actually quite an old site now, but they have a lot of great resources for like free brushes and stuff like that. So I just grabbed. It's a curved brush that does these straps. It's actually pretty easy. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I like this. Yeah, the folder previews are freaking awesome. Look at that. Yes, so good, so good. But you know what? Personally, I think the jury's out for me for the little shelf for the IMMs. Because it really kills all my space. Because I utilize the top shelf up here. So my space is already a little bit limited. I don't know how I feel about it. Because it's just as easy to just hit M and pick it up here. I wonder if there's a way to turn it off. Not sure. You can also just hit M. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Dynamesh. Thank you for putting that together. Okay. So we've got that. We've got that. Let's see what else. Let's start working on password. Get that out of here. What are you doing? Get that out of here. Let's start working on secondary forms and stuff for the borders here, because I feel like we're okay on these now, at least to start off with. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. There's... At first I was like, yeah, the shelf is freaking awesome, yay! But honestly, really kills my space. I may have to rethink. I may have to rethink my UI, and I really don't want to do that. Okay, so let's just let's mirror and weld. Okay, we got that on that side. That's good. All right, so let's start messing with the border here, and then usually before I leave the base shape, I'll just duplicate it and throw it to the bottom, just so that I can always get back to it. So let's duplicate that. Also, another little thing that's awesome. You know, I love the little things that they do. We're like, oh man, that thing's annoying, and then they like fix it and don't tell you, and then like it doesn't do that anymore, and you're like, oh, yes. Like I just duplicated something, and now it actually selects the duplicated item instead of staying on the original item. Oh, so good. Alright, I'll throw that to the bottom. You hate thinking and rethinking. It's life, brother. Test it with an insert? What do you mean? Like, you mean with extract? So it does similar with extract, if that's what you're asking. Insert a mesh. Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's do brush, like insert mesh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, they got rid of the insert meshes. Oh, you mean like append? I don't think it does it for append, so like if I go to append, yeah, it doesn't switch to it for append. That would have been nice. Alright, let's delete that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. No! That's funny. I felt the same way. I was like, they fixed everything else. They had to have fixed it. Oh. There goes the hoping. Alright, so let's turn this dude up. I think, so on the other one we duplicated, so this one we could just do a Dynamesh real quick. I know, I hate appending something and then you go to like work on it and then you're like still working on the piece that you were already on. Like, damn it! Son of a bee! Yeah, I think what they did was they basically said if you come in here, you can just do change it to something like that. That's just in the gear icon of the widget. Okay, so let's Dynamesh. Yep. They fixed everything but one thing. No! Table flip. Alright, so let's throw... Let's see what this looks like. No. Let's... Okay, 512 is definitely not enough. 1024. You gonna break ZBrush so bad on Saturday? I know, right? Alright, that's a little bit better. So let's do group visible, that's fine. Yeah. I think that'll be good. Alright, so let's take a look at this border here. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need to dynamesh this at all. I think I could just subdivide it. Let's just do that instead of messing up all these nice little edges. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. We're at 386. Let's do one more subdivision. How about that? 1.4 million? That's fine. Okay. So let's get in here and start beating this up a little bit. So I'm just going to add some variations through here. Maybe just go through and just do some light work. And again, I'm kind of doing all this by hand because I want to get that nice natural feeling. So because of the inconsistencies, it actually leads to some nicer organic shapes. Alright, just some natural breakup here. We're gonna go with a natural breakup? It's not you, it's me. I swear. Oh no, it keeps dropping the feed. That sucks, man. Alright, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to break up the edge here, maybe some dam standard. Just going to go through just kind of pull this edge up. There's a DDoS attack on the Twitch servers? Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't just the overload of E3 broadcasts? It's been twitchy. I see what you did there. Okay, we start breaking up. So let's maybe go down to like level 4. And then let's just start breaking this up a little bit. Backface mask is off. So again, this is just blocking, just kind of getting the overall feeling for what some of these secondary forms should be. Actually, you know what, maybe inflate would be a little bit better. Sometimes the clay brush doesn't do well over corners like that. Again, just trying to get some natural breakup in there. Subtlety. It's all about the subtlety. I saw an article at DDoS Tech, some servers in Microsoft had to fix some stuff. Not sure how it affected Twitch, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Interesting. Can I put all the UI buttons where you want in 4R8, fully configurable? Yep, just like 4R7. You just go up to Preferences, go to Config, Enable Customize, and then you can move things around however you want. It doesn't like layers out in the tab though. Insert edge loop with Gizmo 3D. Doesn't work for you. Oh, are you talking about when he was working with the primitives? Here's the pixel logic. Fix the problem that would usually cause polish, like Dynamesh, to automatically change into shadow box. You talking about soft polish or hard polish, or just? I ran into this similar issue with double. Because I have double for extract out here. I use double in display properties all the time. So if I have, I'm not sure if it's because I have this double out here, but whenever I bring this out to my shelf out here and then restart, it'll automatically switch to the extract double instead of the display properties. So it sounds like a similar issue. But that did not get fixed. I never used Shadowbox, so I couldn't tell you on that one. I know how you could find out. Test it. All right, so let's add some more variations in here. Actually, before I do that, I want to make that insert multi-mesh or insert mesh brush real quick so that I can just draw on those with a curve. And I want to keep that plane a little bit flat first, then I'll sculpt around it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more thing for the top, which is, let's use damn standard. Oh, the button next to Dynamesh. In Geo? Auto apply clay polish. Is that in clay polish or is it in Dynamesh? I didn't know you can auto apply. You mean polish? Yeah, auto apply clay polish. So what were you asking about this one? Screaming. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I don't have any music going right now, but mostly because they want to, yeah, that disappeared on me. Look, I used to have it up here. It used to be right there. So yeah, it looks like same issue. So I want a little bit of differentiation between this, between the surface and the edge here. So I'm going to just use a little bit of a large Dynamesh, dam standard. See if we can just pull that out a little bit. Yes, because it did disappear on me. So I would say, I would hearken to say that that did not get fixed. Yeah, so yes, this is not this is not Ashley. If you can't tell the difference, maybe I need to change some things on myself. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm just trying to find the right intensity to get the separation that I want. Maybe let's change my light direction just so I can see this a little bit better. Yo, what's up, Swixt? How you doing, man? I feel like that one could work. So let's just continue. Let's continue that through here. Let's see what that will do. Yeah, it's a little bit tough to see, isn't it? What is that number? That's interesting. Why is that number on there? 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 16, 17? What is that? Why are you doing that, ZBrush? What the f are you doing? What are you doing, bud? Can you use the new Lazy Snap edition here and sculpt without breaking the line right now? Yes, you can. I think you have to store a morph target first. Let's see. Alright, so there's that. And then... Right, so it doesn't do it right away, but if you store morph target and then do it, I think that's how they did it. That's interesting. Look. Oh. I don't know, I gotta play around with that a little bit more. Oh, there we go. I think that did it. I think if you hold... I don't remember how they did it. It was maybe hold control? Yeah, no problem, man. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get some... We'll just get a little bit of that separation between... Yeah, we got like a little bit of a bulge right there. Shift. That's what it is. Shift or Alt? I don't even know. Let's try it. Let's try it again. Alright, so we come here like this. And then let's try Shift. So we're going to pick it up again, hold Shift. No, Shift will just do straight line. Pick it up again, Control. I think it's Control. Yeah, it's Control. But you have to have a morph target. Alt is subtract, yes. Shift is for straight line. Control is to pick it up where it left off. Yeah. Okay. So let's do the same thing real quick to the bottom. And then we'll now you know why characters take so long to make, guys. You got to put this love into like every piece that the person wears. It's crazy. Alright, so we're going to pick that back up. We'll hold Control. There we go. Pick that back up there. Hold Control. Okay. Control delete, yeah. That'll do it. Alright, so now we got like this, just this little bit of movement there. And it's all about those subtle things, man. It's all about the subtle things. So let's step back real quick and see how it's kind of coming along. Right, so like this nice little beat up is looking good. And then once we get the stitches in there, we'll be able to kind of do a little bit more of this kind of sculpting here. But I'm an artist. I don't like reading. Alright, so let's turn off Lazy Mouse now, and we'll just kind of go through and beat up these edges a little bit. A little bit smaller. Yo, Tom, what is going on, dude? Tom, out of the woodwork. A blast from the past. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? How's life? We miss your streams, brother. Just gonna throw it out there. Oh, but only with a layer brush. Huh, interesting. I didn't know that. Now it works on all of them. Maybe not all of them, but you get the idea. It's all about making the shapes not look like shapes and actually look like a material. That's a lot. Interesting. If you do this enough, you start realizing that it's a lot of subtle things kind of layered on top of other subtle things. Okay, so let's go and kind of depress the middle a little bit. No, I haven't tried to use the actual transpose master anymore. Yeah, it will snap Blotmer, Blobber. It will snap to where you left off, but it's the depth that we're curious about. But it is pretty cool that if you're within the area, your lazy mouse will actually snap to where you last left the stroke. That's actually really, really handy. Yeah, man, we'll be here waiting for you with bated breath, Tom. Your pressure sensitivity might make the pickup stroke look a little bit different, though. Interesting. Oh, backtrack is under the stroke menu. Let's see. Lazy mouse. Backtrack. Interesting. We'll activate lazy mouse features below. When backtrack is on, your stroke will be defined by 4 settings: plane, line, spline, and path. When using backtrack, the stroke will be applied on the return, your starting point that was on mouse pan down. Interesting. So you can do it by plane, line, spline, or path. That's cool. Never knew that. Is that new to 4R8? Yeah, man, I know how that goes, dude. It's like it's no joke when you're in the studio and you're like, okay, we just got to get this done, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess we're gonna get this thing done. Goodbye, personal life. I will miss you. All right, let's see if we can get some just natural variations here with maybe this guy. Drag rec, maybe. No, maybe. No, that's not gonna work. Let's try. See if we have anything in here. So I'm just trying to get some natural kind of breakup through here. And maybe if something large like that, then maybe a negative? Yeah, maybe. See if I can make this a little bit bigger. Alright, so I'm just trying to get a little bit of this kind of like unevenness in the surface. Yeah, that may work a little bit better. Okay. Now, you guys may have to help me. I forgot how to do the roll brush, but hold on a second. So I'm going to do a insert mesh brush real quick with... Alright, let's see what that looks like real quick. Alright, it's heading in the right direction. Backtrack, then activate snap to track. Okay, cool. Ah, new job's awesome, man. Crazy. Crazy. Can't really talk much about it in public, but it's not it's nuts, man. Alright, so I actually have a quick thread that I did. So I'm going to create an insert mesh brush from this dude real quick. So we're going to go, I think it's now from, no, create insert mesh brush. Let's do new, that's fine. And then I think it is, alright, so let's turn those back on. Turn this dude back off. We'll go back to this guy. I think it's roll is what I'm looking for. So instead of like, it's fucking subdivision surfaces. Alright, so let's just duplicate this guy. On the new duplication one, we will delete lower, delete higher. Let's turn this guy off right now. Alright, so let's go to stroke. Alright, so we could do, that's what we want, okay. So let's take the depth, and let's go down like that. Probably even further down. Something like that. Okay, cool. So now what I want to do is, let's see, where's stroke? Brush, there's stroke. I think I want to, is it curve mode? So basically I want to draw the curve on there, right? So I think as curve, yes, that's what I want. Interesting. But I want it rotated the other way. Curve functions. Do you guys know how I rotate that the other way? Because I want it to go this way. Not that way. Curve radius. Curve snap distance. No. Smoothness. Maybe when I create the insert mesh brush, I have to do it the other way. Let's try that real quick. So let's go back to my piece. My piece. Alright, so then that way, let's do it this way maybe? So we'll do create insert mesh brush. Try that one again. Maybe we'll do that way. Maybe under deformation. I have no idea. I'm going to try it this way to see if it will work. Stroke modifier. Okay. Let's go like this. Let's go back to stroke. Let's put this on curve mode. Haha! So it's based on the orientation that you create the mesh brush in. Right? So with roll on, that's what we're going to do. But we want the curve step to be larger. Whoa, dude. Right? So we want them to be spaced out a little bit more. So maybe we'll take, so that it's a little bit too much for the curve step. And then what I want to do is curve smoothness I want up. No? Maybe down? Alright. Curve smoothness up. Curve modifiers. Okay, I think this is the point where, like... So I've actually never created one of these brushes before. So it's a little bit of curve radius maybe down. Is it no smoothness? Is that why? There's smoothness on there. Smooth curves. There we go. Is that it? Alright, maybe I want the distance to be a little bit. Is it the radius? No. What if the radius is way up? Alright. Curve, snap, distance. I may have to do this offline. Maybe lower your stepping. I think that might be it. Possibly, yeah, that's getting closer. Now I think if we do... Yeah, but how do you get them closer or further apart is the question. Come on, one of you guys know this. What do you guys know? I may have to do this afterwards. It's the smoothest that try to make it clean and resist any turns, I think. Okay, so let's try to move the smoothness down then. Snap toggle next to stepping. Alright, we may move on to something else here. Snap, let's see. Curve step? Yeah, so like, if I do that, right, and then I change the curve step up, right, it's just going to, like, it will create them further apart, but the step is a lot further, right? Not necessarily what I want. It may work. Maybe I'll turn that down a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Kill the smoothness. Okay. Under lazy mouse. Kill the smoothness. You mean under curve? Oh, that doesn't work either. Sorry guys, this is a little bit painful at the moment. I never actually really had to create one of these brushes before. I usually just use regular insert brushes. Yeah, they're crazy to work with. I think that may just work and I'll just kind of move them. Let's just do that for now and we'll just move on. I have to do a little bit of research and it's been done a million times. I just never really paid attention to it. Okay. So let's just hide all those. We'll do split hidden. Right. Alright, so we'll do move tool. Let's do this. And we'll just do massive moves here. This may work. For now. I may come back later and do a better job at this, but I don't want to get stuck on it when we're trying to get some work done. Feel me? You feel me, fam? Yeah, I know. There's something I'm missing. I have to just go back and watch like a Pavlovich or Drust or something. Maybe go back to Z Classroom and see if I can find a quick video showing how to do them. I've seen it. I've seen people do them like 1,000 times. I just never really like paid attention to exactly how they did it. Because I'm like, whenever I was like, just whenever I get there, I'll just figure it out real quick. Okay, got you. Do you do that thing and then you do that thing? Got it. Okay, cool. You know, you do the thing and then the other thing, and then it works, right? Brush, modifiers, curve res. Wait, we may be onto something. Trust and drust. Okay, let's try it again here. So we go pick up the brush, grab that guy. Alright, you said it was smaller brush size. Yeah, but the smaller brush size will give you smaller stitches as well. So the size of the stitch I'm worried about as well. Under brush modifiers. Brush modifiers. Ooh. Curve resolution. Let's try that. When is this man's baby due? Right? Get in my belly! He's probably 7 months long. Give birth to a keg. When you hover over curve, use the curve brush. You get a blue brush, which you can scale. Right. That's just for manipulating the curve, though. Right, this blue brush. That's just for manipulating this. That's what the blue one does. Bend, adjust, angle. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so that's for editing it, though, right? Yo, Ashley, what's up? Welcome to your stream. Hey, how's it going? All right. Well, I'm gonna figure out it off stream. I'm gonna work with this for right now. We'll just work with this for now. It's fine. I got plenty to work with for now. Yeah, Ashley, you joined your own stream. Welcome to your stream. Hey, how are you? What's up? ABBK, right? Can we get an ABBK in chat? I always be blaming Kyle. It's Kyle's fault. It's all Kyle's fault. Digging the new voice, right? You got this new, nice, manly voice. We're men in tights. We roam the forest looking for fights. We may look like sissies, but we'll put out your lights. ABBK. You notice he's not here yet either, right? And it's just awesome. You just go like this, you know. The awesome thing is now you can just do this like thinking, like play with the little beard. Maybe I'll use an insert mesh brush. Maybe I'll just, you know, maybe I'll use the Z modeler, or possibly I could actually do bend deformers now with for our 8. You know, you could definitely do that, yeah. Yeah, you can lock the end and the start, so it's easy to edit. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it off stream. But thank you guys for the suggestions and help on that. All right, so let's make this move. Let's just move these guys in. ABBK. Give it tentacles. All right, so let's do that. All right, and then we'll just start doing a little bit of sculpting around these pieces, just to give it a little bit more integration here. Interesting to test out those stitches with new multi-vector displacement mesh. Maybe you can save us from curves and editing, maybe not. Yeah, I think it really depends on what your output is going to be, right? So like, for this particular guy, I'd rather have them as different meshes because I want to be able to make those into different materials later, right? So it's really easy if I go in and if I have separate meshes, I can just apply a different color to it, and then that will be my material ID. Instead of, so that's a drawback of sculpting them versus using an actual mesh. So in this particular case, because they're large stitches, I definitely want to have them as separate meshes so that I can really quickly and easily just come in here. Let's pick these dudes. Thank you. And then I can come in and go poly paint from poly groups, and then now look, I automatically and really quickly have my material ID for when I bake. Handy dandy. It's all about the little stuff, right? So like just breaking up all the little things, and then adding just those kind of like subtleties really like tricks your eye into seeing kind of a little bit more of an actual material, you know? Just little stuff, you know? Yes, it does take longer, but the payoff is huge when you actually get it looking right, you know? Because you want that first read to fool your eyes into showing that it's an actual material, you know? And each material acts differently with different stresses, right? So if this was like super thin cotton, it would be much different, you know? Am I sculpting on the wrong one? Son of a bee. Alright, we didn't get too far, so it's okay. This is the one without subdivisions. Where's my one with subdivisions? That's the one I want. Okay, we didn't get too far. That's good. So I want the one with subdivisions. All right, we didn't get too far, so it's okay. So, I like doing sculpting with subdivisions nowadays, because if you go up and down within the subdivisions, you can really utilize that quickly, right? So like I just want major forms, so I'll go down to subdivision like 3 or go a couple of down, right? And then I won't lose some of that like higher end surface detail, right? And I can really quickly, instead of like going in and like doing this and then smoothing it out, I can just go down a couple of subdivisions and do the major forms. Right, and then I can go back up in subdivisions, right, and it's fairly smooth, right, and it'll keep that that high level detail. What's up, Tim? Thanks. This is my manly side of the stream. Just letting you guys know. Sometimes I do the girly version. Sometimes I do the manly version. You know. What's gonna even throw you for more of a loop is that alternate Ashley is actually here in chat. What? What the hell is going on? Right? ABBK. And so I want to vary these things up too. Like I don't want each one of these puffs to be the same. So I want to, you know, maybe one will be like really big. This will be like deeper. And then like maybe we'll have a small one. Maybe another small one. Ashen, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Too much to comprehend. I can't handle 2 Ashleys. Oh my god. It's A to the 4th. Or is it cubed cubed? Yeah, the question is, which is the real Ashley? Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, it's been a little while, Ashen. Good to have you back, bud. Hey, buddy. We are the Ashley. Who is Ashley? Oh my god. Who is she? Today, this morning, we made the universe explode. The character that I'm working on is I'll actually probably cover that real quick again, just in case we got some new peeps here. This is a concept from who does number 2 work for? How about a courtesy flash over there? This is based on a concept that was published by Adrian Wilkins, with a collaboration with Tim Lochner and Andrejs Skuja. This is a Horizon Zero Dawn Oseram concept. So, yeah, this guy, he's the one that I'm working on. Here's another version of him. Oh yeah, E3 was awesome, man. So much good stuff coming our way. It's crazy. Am I new to Pixelogic? Definitely not. Definitely not. I only stream every once in a while on Pixelogic's channel. Mostly just because the only time I have available is in the morning before work, and I can't really commit to that all the time. A couple of times a month I can. Dude, how about that Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer? What? Like, I didn't even play the first Beyond Good and Evil. But the trailer for the second one blew my mind. Blown. Into the oblivions. I haven't had a chance to watch any of the Nintendo stuff yet. I may get to it today since today's a little bit lesser of a crazy day, I guess you can say. Okay, so let's go up and sub these. I really want to kind of bang up these edges a little bit more. So let's go back to my damn standard. And let's just start. Turn my intensity up. Why is that not? There we go. It's a little bit better. Start bringing these out a little bit more here. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get to watch the Nintendo one today. But so how do you guys feel about this new Xbox One X1? Yeah. Are you guys excited about a new Xbox? Supposedly it's going to be the bestest and most awesomest, powerfulest console ever built. I like how they announced it just exactly like that. Metroid, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Metroid is all about. The new one, at least. Slow down on the Botox, A cubed. I have my reservations about the new Assassin's Creed. I love the era. And it seems like it's got some new stuff that they're going to be doing, but I may have to wait for reviews to pick that one up. I don't know. We'll see. Beast. But I heard on the interwebs they haven't even started. But yeah, I just read that article too, Tom. That like it's very, 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 very early. Like they don't even have any part of the game done. So we'll see. It may be we never get to see the game. It may be we might not see it for 3 or 4 years, or at least a couple of years. PC Master Race. Mr. PC over here. Yeah. Dude, look, if you're a true gamer, you have all three, bro. Like, if you're a true gamer. If you're a true nerd, you have a PS4, an Xbox One, and a gaming rig. That's a true. I don't think it should be like, oh, it's, Xbox wins, or, PlayStation wins, oh my gosh. I think it should be like, you just get them all. Gotta catch them all, I should trademark that phrase. Gotta catch them all. I feel like that could be something, The Xbox One looks sweet in 4K. Yeah, I don't know how many times they said 4K during that Microsoft conference. In 4K. One game. 4K. Yeah, I think they're in a really interesting Dreamcast or GFO. I think Microsoft's in a really interesting place where like I feel like they want to keep Xbox its own thing, but they have like Windows, right? So like I feel like they tried to kind of merge those before, and they just got pretty much murdered for it. And that's when Sony was like, "Oh, we're all about games," and everybody was like, "Yeah, F Microsoft." So I don't know. I think they're kind of coming back from that a little bit. I don't know. Let's move these guys back in a little bit. All right, that's starting to look like how I want it. Minecraft in 4K. I don't know. Think about all the exclusives that PlayStation has compared to like the exclusives that Microsoft has. Oh man, I don't know. So many more on PS4. Yeah, right. A Fixie. I think a PS4 and a PC, like you could pretty much get everything that you need, minus like Minecraft and uh, um, Gears of War, right? 4K. Oh my God! It's. By the way, did we tell you that it's in 4K? I don't think we told you yet. Did you know that it's 4K? The new game in 4K. Oh right, but Minecraft and Gears 4 is on PC, right? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're all around entertainment system. That was the E3. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was the year before. Or no, it was when they announced the Xbox One. They were like really trying to get in on the whole like living room idea, right? Because that's when they introduced the one guide and all that fun stuff. Okay, so what we're gonna do now? Let's go up to 5, and we'll do some of these like little holes here. So let's test this out, see if this can look good. Again, I'm trying not to get into the final tertiary detail. I'm really trying to keep my brain focused on just the overall shapes. Um, and again, the common thing is to like just jump into like all the high res detail, and it's so easy to do that I try to come up with uh, ways so that I don't do that. So by keeping my poly count down on the pieces that I'm working on, it will actually help keep me in the realm that I'm trying to stay in, right? So like I can't get like crazy little like crack details and stuff in here yet. I'm still focusing just on secondary forms. It's also Stitches in 4K. Yeah, I think I gotta watch the Nintendo E3 conference today. Alright, so we haven't saved in a while, so let's save. Wow, we've been almost on for 2 hours. Alright. Xbox is just a way to play Halo. I do have to I got to give them credit though, because they are definitely doubling down on the whole, you know, Xbox is seriously, okay, I just saved it. What why does it need to quick save? That's one thing that I wish they would have fixed is how quick save works. I really feel that like if I just saved it, ZBrush should know, and then it doesn't. It'll reset whatever the timer is for the quick save. Guys, if you're listening, maybe ZBrush 5 would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Guys, I love you. Don't get me wrong, I love you. But man, that's annoying. Alright, let's smooth these guys out a little bit. So we got a little bit of depressions in there. A little bit of my daddy never hugged me. There we go. Alright, let's see how that looks. Alright, they're starting to feel like they're actually part of that, which is good. 4R9! Yeah, that's starting to feel like I want it to. Right? I feel like maybe the stitches could be a little bit bigger, but I'm a little bit past that point right now. Alright, let's do a couple more blocking things. I'm going to go grab this stitch again real quick. Let's duplicate that guy. Let's send him to the top. Let's use my move widget. So this is reset orientation is what I want. Home? No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. So let's grab this dude. Oh, God bless the widget, man. Bless you, widget. Bless you. Okay, so we do Alt. We turn that. Yeah, there we go. She's a better Tesla. They may listen to her. I know, right? Sir Chatamus, I have not tried that. I would think no, mostly because I don't think they do backwards compatibility. They have never done it. They haven't really done it in the past. Oh, I love you, widget. So much easier. Oh, I love you, widget. Yeah, boy. Yes, 4R is free. However, not everybody has updated to 4.8 yet, so you'll have a lot of like IT departments and stuff for, especially in like professional studios, that are still waiting. Oh, excuse me. Doing some testing and stuff. So, like this guy, I couldn't bring him into work right now and work on him. Okay, so let's do this. Let's grab this guy, and I think we can. There we go. Let's duplicate him. Move him down here. Let's rotate. Yeah, exactly. So like if you have a discrepancy in like clients, or if you're doing freelance or anything like that, it definitely becomes a worry, right? If you're trying to deliver something and your client can't open it because they for some reason haven't been able to upgrade yet, that's a problem. That's a big problem. The gizmo from? No, the gizmo is part of the 4R8. So let's just maybe sculpt this guy out real quick. Let's divide that a couple of times. Let's just do a little bit of sculpting on this. That was really cool how they announced the release date. They're like, it's releasing in 1, 2, 3, 60 minutes. What? Dude. The world blew up at that point. People are like, what? Losing their minds. My god, 60 minutes. What? I could get this almost now? It's not much better than like showing off all kinds of awesome stuff and then going, oh, by the way, you guys just want to play with it now? Or like almost now? Okay. I, I know, right? It was an awesome moment. Oh, hey, look, I didn't have back face mask on. That's when that happens. Let's put back face mask on. Let's actually put it on that as well. There we go. I feel like I need to Dynamesh this or something. Getting a little too flat. I know, it's been a long time since they released 4R7. But they keep giving us awesome stuff, so I can't really complain, you know? Hey, yo! 8 o'clock already. It went fast, boys and girls. Holy fast. Well, I think we got some decent work done today. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't look good. Let's actually do... Let's Dynamesh these guys real quick. Empty creatures, that's hilarious. Your girlfriend's like, what is going on? You're like, 60 minutes, oh my god. 60 minutes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's delete lower. Dynamesh isn't going to be enough. Let's put this up to 2048 real quick. Now it's Dynamesh. That's fine. May need more than that, but let's actually throw it to maybe like 3. Yeah, it's fine for now. Yeah, the pinball sound, that's my alarm. It was so awesome. They know what they're doing over there. They've been doing a good job at it. Okay, so let's just beef this out real quick back here. Alright, we'll give kind of a stringy feel to it. Just to get a little bit of that feeling of ropedness. I think maybe we'll just do like a little. Something like that, just to get some of these forms and that it's just reading in as some kind of like rope stuff. And then we'll just move this around. Maybe I'll just round that out real quick. Alright, that's good enough for right now. We get the idea of there's some kind of rope or something there. Much more to do, but we get the idea. Where did the other one go? The other one got deleted somehow. I'm not sure how. So let's just duplicate this guy one more time and then I think we'll call it. So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do a rotate. Yes, please may I have some more. Right? It just like it was like 2.5 hours that went by like that. Like what? What the crap? But it's really cool to see all the beta images and stuff. Those guys did a freaking awesome job. Alright. I think that's good enough for right now. Alright, well, we got a little bit done. Basically, so we got this piece done. I feel pretty good about where that piece is going. And we've got a crap ton more to do. So I think that's probably going to be it for me today, guys. I will be back in 2 weeks. I think the next time I'm on is the 29th. Yes. So 2 weeks from today. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yeah. Oh, he's coming along. He's coming along. He's coming along. I probably will be continuing this guy on my own personal stream, because I really want to get this guy cranked out. So, if you'd like to follow along further as I do more work on this dude and prepare him for the full video game pipeline, be sure to follow me on my channel. Also, make sure that you're following Pixelogic here. And I hope I didn't miss any big questions, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, never shave the beard. I know, right? This is Ashley signing off. Nah. But yeah, so thanks for all the questions, guys. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys learned a thing or two. Most of all, I hope you're inspired to go make your own cool stuff. If not, do it anyways. And get 4R8, because it's amazing! And if you're interested in trying out ZBrush, there is a free trial right down there, if you are so inclined. Do we know who's coming up next? Ashley, do you know, or Uni, do you guys know who's coming up next? I don't know who it is. I don't know. But on the other hand, be sure to check out ZBrush and have fun, and we'll see you guys soon. Hasta la bye-bye. See you guys.